Hey guys, what's going on? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Today, I want to make this video quick, but I want to say, or I want to talk about how to make a girl that is more attractive than you, that is prettier than you. How to make her date you, even though you're cooked. You're fucking cooked. Alright, before we get into it, right, I need you to do two things for me. I need you to interact with everything you possibly can on my YouTube. And then I need you in the comments down below. I need you to just comment anything. Comment anything about my videos. I need you to just watch my videos and I need you to comment if they're actually good or not. Alright, let's just get into it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Seriously, hit the thumbs up button. I need the likes. I need the subscribes. I need all of it. Let's get into it. So, if you're an ugly person, what do I mean by ugly? Because nobody's really, truly ugly unless you're the 1% that's like fucking ugly, like fucked up teeth, fucked up jaw, fucked up everything. Anybody can get a girlfriend. I want you to know that right now. Anybody can get a girlfriend. Unless you're in that top 1% where you're just fucked up. Your face is fucked up. I'm letting you know it's super easy to get a girlfriend. You can be like, how? How do I get a girlfriend? Step number 1. It's super simple. We're first gonna talk about how to get a girlfriend, and then we're gonna talk about how to get a more attractive girlfriend. So step number 1, for an ugly dude to get a girlfriend, you need to date down. What do I mean by this? So if you're, let's just say for example, an average looking dude, me for example, I'm average. If you want, like, let's just say I'm a 5, okay? If you want a 10, it's not gonna happen. Why? Because she has a lot more options than you. And because I'm younger right now, it's not gonna happen. Now, how can I get a 10 though, if I wanted to? If I really wanted to make it happen? Because anything could happen. People say, oh, it can't happen. It can. The way that you get a 10 is you gotta lie to her. You gotta keep up the lies, which is something I don't recommend. You need to have a good deal of money. You need to have a good deal of power. You need to have a good deal of just a wide range of skills and you need to be able to satisfy her hypergamy. You need to satisfy her intellect. You need to be able to satisfy her the ability of like flirting and charisma needs to be on point if you want to get a girl when you're a 5 and she's a 10. The thing about men is looks don't really matter as long as you're a okay looking guy. Like, you have to be at least a 7 to be a 10 appearance wise, if that makes sense. So I'm a 5, right? If I grew my hair out, cleared all my skin, all the pigmentation and stuff, had really white eyes instead of like bloodshot, if I had a buff body, then I would be considered a 7. What is the extra 3 points? I would have to have a lot more knowledge. I would have to have a lot more game. I would have to have a lot more personality and a lot more pre-selection / social friends and stuff. Like, everybody has to be like, oh man, AJ's that fucking, he's got that dog in him, you feel me? But because I don't have all of that, right? How can you get a girlfriend? You have to date down, first of all. If you've never been in a relationship at all, ever, and you need experience, I know that this is going to be a controversial take on how to get a girlfriend, but you need to go up to a girl, cold approach them. And you do this because knowing if you know somebody and you ask them out and they say no, oh, that is going to be horrible. So don't go to your school. Don't go to your work. Don't go anywhere where you actually know a person. Go somewhere where you actually do not know anybody. And you can be like, what? Why? Because I'm going to let you know this right now. This is going to be a tough pill to swallow. You, as a young man, will not keep a girl for longer than 6 months to a year. I'm telling you this right now. You'll be like, man, that's bullshit. Unless you're a Christian or a religious person, you are not keeping that girl longer than 6 months to a year. Here's why. One, people are very infidelitous. They have high infidelity at the ages of 20 to 40, at the ages of 20 to 30. So if you're a young man right now, even if you're 16, 17, 18, don't think for a second that you're going to keep this person. Don't think for a second that they're going to be your high school sweetheart that's going to stay with you for the rest of your life. No, that's not how it works. You're going to break up. You're going to be lonely. You're going to get your heart broken. I hope you know that. And there are rare cases where they do stay together. You guys do stay together and you guys are happily engaged or you're happily married because you stayed together through high school. But I'm letting you know this right now, it usually does not work out. And the reason why is because nowadays people are promiscuous. They want to do other things with their lives. So unless you're doing an open relationship with loyalty or you're doing just like a polyamorous relationship, it just never works. No matter what kind of relationship you do, it doesn't really work for long. You're going to break up because the woman's intellect and the woman's I love you is I love you for now. So they're not actually saying I love you for life. If they're unattracted to you, they will break up with you. They won't even talk to you. If they want to break up with you, they will break up with you. Now, back to my point. You need to cold approach someone at a school that you don't go to, at a workplace that you don't get to. Go get a second job and go hit on people there. Go cold approach, or not cold approach, but get to know people there. Warm approach, I guess that's what they call it when you already know the person and then you ask them out. I'm telling you this right now. You're going to get your heart broken. You're going to be feeling like you're so fucking cringe. You're going to feel like people are going to break your heart. Why would this happen to me? Oh, it sucks. It sucks so bad. But cold approaching is the most powerful tool you could possibly have. Because once you cold approach one woman that's uglier, she gives you her number, you fuck her. And then you get a little bit of game from that. You get a little bit of game, a little bit of game. It's just trial and error. It's constant a feedback loop. Excuse me. Now, say if you were dating a 5 and you're a 5, that won't work. Why? Because women date up. So what do you need to do? Appear like you're a 6 or a 7. Even if you're slightly above them, it works. Hypergamy is satisfied. But if you're slightly below them, they're going to break up with you 100%. So if you're a 5 and you want to look like a 6 and you're dating a 5, good. Do you want to know how to look like a 10? You got to flirt with them. You have to make sure that you're not satisfying or you're not validating them. You're not like, oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I have such a pretty girlfriend. What do you want? I'll do anything for you. You need to have charisma. You need to have masculinity. You need to be able to put them in their place. Because women will literally test you on anything. So literally, if you want to stay with a girl, if you want her to respect you, you literally have to tell her to shut the fuck up. She's on a pedestal, right? She thinks she's on a pedestal. Kick that bitch off. Stand up. Don't even help her out. Get back down there. What, so what do you mean by this? So like literally, and you're gonna be like, wow, dude, you're fucking abusive. But like, dude, my girlfriend, I kicked her, or I didn't kick her, but she fell off a tree. I didn't push her. She fell off the tree. She thinks that I pushed her, but guess what? She's my girlfriend now. She thinks I pushed her off a tree, and she's my girlfriend. That literally proves that women like it when you treat them like shit. Not in the sense of I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to give you attention, I don't want to buy you anything, but the fact that you're playing with her, you know? It's kind of like women like toxic guys because it's like they would think, "Oh, what can I get for you, honey? What can I get for you?" It's like, "Shut the fuck up." And they're like, "Oh my goodness, that's so attractive." The fact that you can be like, "Hey, if you even think about trying me, I will walk away. I will leave you." They're going to be like, "Okay, he's hot. He's hot. I don't want to lose him because, jealousy and shit. So I'll stay with him." But if you act like too much of a dick, it's like, "Oh, fuck, this guy's a dick. I'm not going anywhere with him." And then you're fucked. You're cooked, buddy. So it's really important to, again, if you're a 5, as a man, if your looks is a 5, you can always upgrade by having game, by having charisma, by having paying. You can even pay people to, like, hot girls to just hang out with you. Your crush is like, "Oh my goodness, who is that?" Or you can literally do cold approaches with 3 other women. But see, here's the thing. This isn't the problem. Getting women, or you being attractive, is not the problem. Because I bet you are really attractive. I bet you just have to do proper skincare, get a haircut, work out a bit. You're good. The problem is your mentality, your mindset. If you are struggling to talk to women, if you are struggling to talk to anybody for that matter, click my link down below. I'm just kidding. But if you're struggling to do any of that, hit the like button, subscribe, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's all in your head, buddy. Here's the thing, right? You go up to a girl and you go in you're cold approaching, right? You're like, "Hey, how's it going?" She's like, "I have a boyfriend." Okay. That's it. Sometimes they'll say, "I have a boyfriend," just to test you, see how far you're willing to go. "I have a boyfriend." He ain't gotta know. "I have a boyfriend." What that got to do with me? "I have a boyfriend." So they give you they give them the Instagram or something. "Okay, I'll give you my Instagram." It's good. It's literally so good. You need to show them, like, "Hey, I'm not new to this game. Give me your fucking number. Hand it over. Let me here. Let me put my number in your phone. You call me." 9 times out of 10, they won't call you, but it does give them, not 9 times out of 10, 50-50. It gives them the illusion that, "Oh my goodness, this guy is super confident." And a lot of people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't manipulate people. You shouldn't manipulate people." As a man, you kind of have to. There's nothing you can really do. Because here's the thing, right? You're gonna be like, "Okay, I'm clicking out the video. This guy's a manipulator." But as a weak man, because let's be honest, most men are weak in this day and age. I am weak. Most of the things that I do are weak. Like lying to people. Why do you lie to people? Because you don't have certain things. Why would you need to lie if you're rich? Why would you need to lie if you're a billionaire? Why would you need to lie if you had a good social standing with everybody? Damn, I'm sick. Ugh. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. That's why you need to lie to girls, because you don't have anything. So if you were to just be a man, to just work on and be proud of everything that you have, you're good. Unfortunately for young men, you're kind of trash. Like, not even gonna lie, bro. You're kind of trash. Think about it. Look at me, for example. Just really quickly, look at me, for example. No six pack. No clear skin. No money. I got a girlfriend, sure, but why? How do I have a girlfriend if I got no money, no six pack, and I'm terrible with vocabulary. It's not so much the fact that it's not so much the fact that she cares about my physique, my money, but she cares about how I make her feel. That's literally it. That's literally it. If you gauge her emotional attraction towards you, she will not care about anything else. It doesn't matter. She literally only cares about the attraction part. So literally you could be a bum and you're really just turning her on. You know, you grab her like that. Grab her by the, you know? And it's like, oh shit. She's literally so attracted to you. All because you weren't a pussy. You ever see those guys that are super skinny, don't have anything going for themselves, but they pretend like they do? Or they actually think that. But they don't have anything going for themselves. All the women are all over them. They act confident, even though they have false confidence. I'm telling you right now, the key to getting into a relationship or a woman's heart is to basically act like you're him. It's literally that simple. You may not have anything in life, and you could still swing big dick energy and get a lot of women. Anyways, guys, that is the key to dating down, dating up. You get the experience, you get the mind, you get in the mindset of just having the abundance mindset. You get in the mindset of attracting women, you get in the mindset of just basically saying, hey, like, I've done this before, I can always find other women, I'm pre-selected, I'm that guy. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below if you like this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Y'all have a blessed day.